Previously on my Starfield Let's Play.
Wait, you're a ranger too? I swear.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. You a free star? I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. The three of us are heading to Aquila City, but the frontier is our goal. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Aquila's own prodigal son. Now you got past my crew. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Let's talk about what all that's worth to me.
Nah, you're gonna pay for the people you hurt.
Kill them!
The mayor wanted to talk to me? And you got a problem with somebody named Frank?
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanov Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. The last Hassanov was Sahar. Sad tale there. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm.
Okay, let's go.
Swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus.
Welcome back to my Starfield Let's Play series where we procrastinate beating the game. We've been sent to this farmstead by the mayor of Aquila to find the deed and who owns rights to the land. It sounds like Samco has the Asha problem in hand, so we're gonna head right inside and grab the deed so we can get right back to the mayor. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed that intro, and let's get right into it. Is that a door behind a door? Why would anybody do that? That's a horrible design choice. Awesome, we found the deed, but I can't read, so we gotta get back to the mayor so he can tell us who actually owns this property.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt.
Here's the will.
You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him, or I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the Corps.
This is about finding the rightful owner, and Frank ain't gonna just give up on it like that.
No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. You've more than earned this.
It's no key to the city, but it'll do. Right, so Constellation won't stop heckling me about artifacts. I'm gonna go grab one that I was supposed to have grabbed already, but I broke their quest line. So I'm not sure if this place is supposed to be populated or not. Let me know in the comments down below if I broke my game, or if this is normal for this artifact. Oh yes. Give me that artifact and the sweet knowledge inside. Accumulate, yes. Oh yeah, those are definitely alternative planes. Awesome. Now that we got that artifact, the game should figure itself out, and I should still be able to complete it someday. So let's return back to Alpha Centauri and turn it in and find out what Constellation wants me to do next. And while I'm figuring that out, you should subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.
Andreja, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Yeah, completely and wholly, utterly by accident.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Is this foreshadowing? Do you know something I don't know?
A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
Don't worry, bud. It's not your fault I keep on stumbling onto them by
I
accident.
catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Oh, what a fascinating question and debate. You know what? Man dreamed about the stars before he even knew what they were.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
I got a feeling that you don't say that a lot, Drea. Let's keep trucking.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to
Nice.
let you aboard.
Finally get to see the eye. It ain't nothing. Whoa. The light shining off the particles outside. That is pretty sweet, actually. Alright, let's chat, Vlad.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Nice. But aren't all the artifacts the same size? They gotta fit in the spinny thing?
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
I mean, if it's that big, we could probably see it from a distance away. It's gotta be easy to find.
You're looking for the eye of the storm. Whole thing is a whirlwind, but getting to the source, need to wear your patience thick.
Need to wear your patient thick. What the heck does that even mean? We're just gonna head straight there and not be patient. It's only one star system away, a small little hop. Oh, there's an A and a B. Why is that?
Everything checks out. Ending initiated.
Let's go find that large artifact.
Any organic materials, now would be the...
I know how to scan, don't tell me. Jeez. Out of all the tutorials. Scanning, really? Okay. Don't know how to scan. Oh, is that a glitch? Oh, okay. So a glitch is in the direction you gotta go. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? Yeah, you scram. No, you get back over there now. Oh, okay. What a bunch of junk anyways. Let's just figure out what this is. Are those floating ice chunks? Oh. Well, that's like a whole temple. Let's get in there. So, do I gotta wait for these to line up before I can go in? Oh, they line themselves up. Perfect. What is this? A cloudy room? I'm floating right now. lost all control there for a second. Big ol' floating circles. Huh. They sure like their floating circles, whoever they are. Yeah, they love their circles. That's a lot of circles. Andreja, don't get yourself hurt in there. Oh. Oh, that's an orb. An orb's a circle. Oh, that felt like a special orb. Right, so apparently you gotta collect a lot of these special floating orbs. And it takes some time, so I just sped it up for you because it could get pretty boring. It's like 3 minutes of special orb floating, cut down to 20 seconds. Oh my, the circles have become rings. This is a truly majestic and spectacular moment. Can I touch the inside of the ring? Oh, it tingles. Whoa, that smells orange. I'm gonna just walk it off. And then she suggested we go back to Constellation, which is over in Alpha Centauri, because apparently we don't look good, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Yeah, large artifact my ass. It was an entire building, dude, a whole temple.
An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Vladimir, I don't understand half the words that come out of your mouth. Ooh, this is a new menu. Anti-gravity field. Wow, that's gonna be a great time. We're gonna be able to hop all over the place. Let's try this out.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Whoa, buddy. Vlad, did you just call me weird? We shouldn't tell people about this. People are gonna think I'm weird. That's not cool.
No one in Constellation is going to lose slips on this.
What could we say? Even we agree we do not fully understand what is going on.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
We're gonna get back to procrastinating beating the game, so we'll end up following up on another one of those temples in another episode, because too many temples in an episode would get boring. But I am curious about those other powers. Can someone drop a comment down below letting me know what the best power in the game
Don't
is?
think it's just fortune's left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Walter, what do you want, dude? You got a lot of money at least. Maybe he'll give me some of his money, because I'm broke.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
What kind of soiree? Will there be dancing?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
Well, Walter, you gotta get back to the selling it. You were selling me before.
All right, fine. I need your help. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Aw, shucks, buddy, I'm flattered. And you know what? This sounds like it's gonna be easy. We're just buying it, right? Easy.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Yeah, man, let's do it right now. Let's get it over with. Let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
You and me both. Neon is a riot. Hopefully we can get some time to blow off some steam. So let's get heading back to the sketchiest planet in the game by leaving Alpha Centauri and going over to Vol 2.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
You're crazy, Andreja. Crazy. Seafood's delicious, especially sushi. But here we are at Neon, and Walter's standing there waiting for us, so without further ado, tell me what to do.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Yummy. What are chasm bass, though?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
Hold on, Walter. Are you telling me that people are smoking fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious.
Oh, never mind. People smoke oil every
We
day.
need to stop by the Stroud Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred.
Let's go.
Security's got its
The
eyes
Freestar
on
sure
Starfield.
does love their statues.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a... Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Andreja, don't get distracted by the Astral Lounge, please. We're here on business. Get your priorities straight.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
He didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter. Issa. Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Captain Calvin at your service. Charmed to meet you, Miss Eklund.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Aw, Walter seems embarrassed. So, can we hear this speech of his? I'm curious. What's it about?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
You're a fanboy, just like my old man.
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I have not been part of Constellation as long as some, but from what I have seen, I would not call that an inaccurate description.
Can we move on?
All right, Walter, we'll move on. Let's get to business.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Y'all got a really fucked up working relationship, just so you know. But on the bright side, it does progress the story. We're meeting at the Astral Lounge. That'll be fun.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astral Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Look at that. This boss gave us our next objectives already. We're gonna investigate the cellar and case the Astral Lounge. Let's go.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband.
What?
We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Right, let's start by getting some information on the cellar.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
That sounds more like a diss than it does healthy competition, my man.
I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
What's worse about that, dude? Neon's a sketchy place, isn't it? He might not have a choice for all you know.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Let's give him some business.
Of course.
And now that we purchased the resources that we need from him, that should grease the wheels so that he'll tell us about the meeting with Walter.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Don't dodge the question. I know the seller came through you.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble.
Walter's the one with the money. Listen, I'm just the errand boy.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
obey you, Cable.
Oh no, he's about to blow up. Let's get out of here.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, really? You're subscribing to my YouTube channel? Thanks, Andreja.
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it.
I do. I do like it.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Sweet, that'll help pay for my parents' rent.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
That anomaly existed beyond space-time. Absolutely nothing like I've ever seen or heard of before.
Nor I suspect anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
Oh yeah. My money's on fairies and Tinkerbell dust.
All right. Fine. You could just say you have no idea. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
No, not really. I feel better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
You just sent shivers down my spine, Andreja. It is. I'm proud to be a part of it.
You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
I'm excited to get to the bottom of it. But that's going to do it for today. Here are some videos that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy, and you should hit the like button if you made it to the end of the video.
Okay, let's go.